Hello, and welcome to the University of Southampton Hartley Library Special Collections. We are delighted to announce the launch of our new archive catalogue, Epexio, which brings together for the first time all descriptions of the archive collections into one online system. And in this first film of a four-film series, I will be introducing you to the archive collections at Southampton and to the new archive catalogue. Southampton has been involved with online archive catalogues from the 1980s. Its Wellington Papers database can claim to be one of the earliest, or possibly the earliest, online archive catalogue in the UK. Alongside this, we had a number of other catalogue databases, a guide to the archive and manuscript collections that gave an overview of the material that we hold, the Mountbatten Papers database, and the Palmerston Papers database. These two latter, like that for the Wellington Papers, contain very detailed item-by-item descriptions or transcriptions of the correspondence. But as these databases worked in parallel and not together, it was not possible to search across them. This new Epexio archive catalogue solves this by bringing together all the catalogue descriptions of the collections into one integrated system. The catalogue descriptions in the new archive catalogue range across the breadth of the hierarchical structure of archival records. This means they stretch from the collection level at the top of the tree, telling you about the whole collection, to descriptions of single items at the bottom of the hierarchy. For anyone not familiar with archives in this hierarchy, don't worry, we'll be covering this in the next film. At Southampton, we have many hundreds of archive collections. These vary in size from the very large, made up of thousands and thousands of items, to very small accumulations, such as a single volume or folder. Most collections are somewhere in the middle. In total, the archive material takes up around 5,740 linear metres of archival storage. So as you can imagine, there are lots of descriptions in the archive catalogue to cover all of this. To date, these catalogue descriptions amount to about 170,000, and this number continues to grow. Like other archive organisations in the UK, Southampton collects material in particular subject areas, what we call our core collection areas. In our case, this includes political, military, diplomatic and official papers for the 19th and 20th century, such as those for the 1st Duke of Wellington, 3rd Viscount Palmerston and Earl Mountbatten of Burma, considerable material on Anglo Jewry, and also material on the university itself. Southampton is also developing as a centre for archives on Basque child refugees and on maritime archaeology. We also collect material on acoustics, in particular architectural acoustics, environmental data, and on textile and knitting history. Particularly significant subject areas on which we have large amounts of material are highlighted in the browse collections and featured collections, which you can see here, and we will talk more about these in the third film of this series. The collections at Southampton are a rich and varied array of material. While a lot is from the 19th and 20th centuries, we do have items dating back to the 1200s. The collections are made up of all sorts of different types of media. This includes things that you might expect, such as paper, parchment, volumes, maps and photographs, but also perhaps ones that you might not. How about bark manuscripts, knitted spaghetti and locks of hair, to name just three? Catalogues are the key to unlocking the wonderful treasure trove that is archives. To find out more about how to get the best from searching this new archive catalogue, to uncover your own treasure trove, do join us for the fourth film in this short series. We hope that you find these films useful, and most of all, we hope that you enjoy exploring this new integrated online archive catalogue and find many exciting things with